We'll call the meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Calhoun.
Here.
Dempsey. Here. Fournier. Here. Pratt.
Here.
McGarity. Here. Rick.
Here.
Yor.
Okay.
To excuse Commissioner Yor.
Support.
Questions, comments? Call the roll, please.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Pratt.
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes.
Okay, we're moving to announcements, acknowledgments, communications, and reports. We have a proclamation. If it'll load. All right. Whereas the City of Mount Clemens pays tribute to many individuals, organizations, and activities throughout the year, and whereas on the day after Thanksgiving in 1975, Santa Claus was escorted to Pre's department store in Mount Clemens on a single float, it was here that the spirit of what is known now as the Mount Clemens Santa Parade began. And whereas year after year, the parade grew through crowds, sponsors, volunteers, floats, characters, participants, and a multitude of donations. And whereas the parade has seen its share of hard times and changes, pushing through a decline in sponsorships, bad weather, low attendance, reorganization, COVID, and name changes. And whereas, just like Santa Claus and the belief placed in him by children all over the world has survived by centuries now, so has this parade. And whereas, year after year, organizers have rallied, drawing in other communities to participate in the parade and teaming up with large community groups such as the Mount Clemens Lions, the Mount Clemens Optimist Club, the Mount Clemens Rotary Club, the Mount Clemens Kiwanis, and the Mount Clemens Goodfellows to keep the spirit of Christmas flowing in the city each November. And whereas, through the perseverance of its volunteers and organizers, the Mount Clemens Santa Parade has brought smiles and holiday joy to an untold number of children and families that have lined its routes for 5 decades now. And therefore, I, Laura Kropp, Mayor of the City of Mount Clemens, on behalf of the City Commission and all our citizens, do hereby recognize the 50th anniversary of the Mount Clemens Santa Parade and thank all of its organizers and volunteers throughout the years of keeping its cherished city tradition alive. And I want to congratulate some of the organizers, Mr. Eric Rick, City Commissioner, and Ms. Michelle Weiss, who I believe has single-handedly saved the parade on more than one occasion. So thank you to both of your efforts this year, and we appreciate all your work. And I will make sure that you both get a framed copy of the proclamation. Thank you. All right. I have one more announcement. Does anybody else have anything? All right, then I will. So it is my pleasure to inform that Kathleen Martin is among a select group of township and municipal clerk offices to receive the Michigan Fair Elections Institute's Sunlight Award as a responsive advocate. An independent investigation of Michigan's official qualified voter file in March found over 10,000 potential pairs of redundant registrations. Since then, more than 800 emails have been sent to jurisdictional clerks to address this issue. Your jurisdiction was one that demonstrated significant responsiveness and cooperation in addressing duplicate registrants. As the enclosed certificate states, this award recognizes you as a responsive advocate for your outstanding dedication and exemplary service in helping to remove redundancies in your local voter registration rolls. Michigan Fair Elections Institute is presenting this award to you in honor of your commitment to preserving election integrity through maintaining clean and accurate voter rolls. Award recipients have reduced the number of redundancies by an average of 86% in their jurisdictions. We look forward to your continued assistance as additional redundancies are created and identified. The Sunlight Award is named in honor of U.S. Supreme Court Associate Justice Louis D. Brandeis' famous statement that sunlight is the best of disinfectants. MFEI is committed to educating citizens and encouraging their engagement in the state's electoral processes. Citizen engagement is fundamental to preserving individual freedom and serves as a vital component of the checks and balance systems envisioned by the Founding Fathers. This system of accountability only works when clerks like you follow the law and work diligently to maintain clean voter files. While significant progress has been made, only 17% of the duplicate voter registrations in the QVF have been removed statewide. So we thank you for your clean efforts. Congratulations, and thank you for your service to the people of your community and to the great state of Michigan. So thank you very much, Kathy. Very sure a copy of her Sunlight Award. So thank you, Kathy. We appreciate all of your efforts and your recognition. Does anyone else have any other announcements, acknowledgments, communications, or reports? All right, seeing none, we will move to adoption of the agenda.
I move to amend the agenda to add a closed session for the potential purchase of property at the end of the meeting.
So move it to item 14 and move adjournment to 15. Okay, okay. Anybody have any questions or comments about the amendment to the agenda? Okay, call the roll, please.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Dempsey. Yes. Fournier.
Yes.
Kraft.
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes.
All right, this is the portion of the meeting that we invite the public to address the commission. All that we ask is that you come to the microphone, give us your full name, your residential address, and you abide by our 3-minute rule. If you would like to address the commission, come on up to the microphone.
Yes, Sean O'Neill, 825 Clinton River Drive. I understand that you're running for mayor again. I don't think you deserve it. First and foremost, you can't handle stuff that's in-house versus out in the city. Like I told you before, 6 to 7 months ago, I was wrongfully terminated because I blew the whistle on him, Bertrand, the human resource director. You did nothing. I'll just use an example. What if your neighbor said, okay, your son broke into my house, and she come to you and she say this, and you say, well, how do you have proof? And she say, well, I have ring cam, I have surveillance around my house. I saw his face, same clothes. I told you I had video. You didn't want to see it. You disclosed it. You told your lawyer that there's no more to be said. I had 4 days of video and audio of what they did down at the wastewater treatment plant. Illegally, they wrongfully terminated me because I blew the whistle on them. They wrote me up on numerous occasions. They have numerous violations down there. This woman right here, she suffers from a respiratory situation. That Storm Annex over there on Avery, they blow them fumes off of there to cover up the smell. You know why they cover up the smell? Because they eliminated the system that's supposed to flush out the water that's sitting, that's stagnated. You know how I know? Because they told me to weld it up, cap off the ends and weld them. I asked them, well, why are we doing this instead of fixing it? They told me, don't worry about it, just do what we ask. That system over there, the federal government need to come in and investigate that wastewater treatment plant. They steal time. They clock out on Saturdays at 3 o'clock. They only work to 12. They have the secretary punch them out on days that they're not supposed to be there. You know, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And I came to you and I asked you personally to view these videos and audio. 4 days of video and audio. You didn't want to do it. You the mayor, but you want somebody to vote for you again? I wish you wouldn't get back in the office. You ain't did nothing. Out of 4 years, you haven't done anything but just make promises, sweep things under the rug. I've been here for months. I done came here on numerous times. You have done nothing. Wrongfully terminated, wrongfully written up, because I blew the whistle.
Thank you for your comments. Is there anyone else who would like to address the commission at this time? Seeing or hearing none, we will go ahead and move on. To administrative responses, Mr. Shipman.
At the October 20th, 2025 commission meeting during public comment, the following questions were asked. A resident asked if there was anything being done about the post-employee parking in the area of Bain and Roans. City staff are currently distributing passes to the residents in the area and placing additional signage in the neighborhood. Enforcement of residential parking zone ordinance is scheduled to begin the week of November 10th. And that's all I have from the last meeting.
Thank you. Sorry, let me go back to my agenda. Okay, we will move on to approval of minutes.
To approve the minutes as presented.
Questions or comments about the minutes? Call the roll, please.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes.
York. Oh, sorry, she's not here. Calhoun.
Yes.
Okay. General Business 9A, resolution approving golf cart inspection fees and registration permit fees.
Move to approve the attached resolution approving golf cart inspection fees and registration permit fees as presented.
Support.
Mr. Shipman.
On October 20th, 2025, the City Commission approved an ordinance defining and authorizing the operation of golf carts on city streets. The ordinance establishes provisions for parking regulations, safety standards, registration requirements, penalties, and severability. As part of the ordinance, the city is authorized to charge a fee for the inspection and registration of golf carts. These fees must be formally adopted by the City Commission through a resolution. The attached resolution, reviewed and approved by the city attorney, sets the inspection and registration fee at $20, which includes one complimentary reinspection if required. The proposed fee is intended to recover administrative and inspection costs associated with implementing the new ordinance.
Does anybody have any questions or comments about the fees? Yes, Mr. Calhoun.
So we did the first reading on the ordinance already, right?
Correct.
And then we'll approve the fees and then we'll do the second reading after that then. Okay.
Yep, second reading's
So-
on consent this evening.
So the fees wouldn't, if for some reason it's not approved, the second reading, then it wouldn't, then these would be a moot point, but they would be approved. Anybody else have any questions or comments? Call the roll, please.
Fournier.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Okay, 9B, purchases and payments.
Move to approve purchases and payments of invoices as presented.
Okay, Mr. Shipman, I know there's not a cover letter, but anybody else have any questions for Mr. Shipman? Okay, call the roll, please.
Crop.
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Okay, consent agenda.
Move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Call the roll, please.
McGarity.
Yes.
Rick.
Yes.
Calhoun.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes. Okay, Mr. City Manager, I'll tell you.
The Planning Commission is meeting on Wednesday, November 5th, 2025 at 7 p.m. They will be considering a site plan review application for a new marijuana retail business at 397 North Groesbeck, which is located just north of the Stone Ridge Plaza. City offices will be closed on Tuesday, November 11th, 2025, in observance of Veterans Day. Please be advised that the trash pickup will run on schedule. City administration is requesting that residents do not blow or rake leaves into the street. The city sanitation contractor will continue to pick up leaves and yard waste in brown paper leaf bags or loose in 25 to 32 gallon containers marked yard waste or compost until December 5th, 2025. Over in recreation, we have senior bingo. Seniors join us for bingo November 10th, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Carnes Community Center. Have Flannel and Friends, Friendsgiving. That's for girls ages 5 to 17. You can join us at the Carnes Community Center November 16th for food, fun, and friendship. The topic is harvesting healthy friendships. Come in your favorite flannel and celebrate friendship this fall. If Senior Ceramics, seniors get ready for the holidays. Make your own Christmas trees with the Anton Art Center. That's November 20th, and that is at the Anton Art Center. We have Family Kickball. This is the second annual Family Kickball. Parents First Kids on November 22nd. That'll be at the Baseball Diamonds at 300 North Groesbeck. Will the kids retain their title? Come on, parents, let's go. Have the holiday market. You can come enjoy shopping with local vendors on November 30th at the Carnes Community Center. For more information, check out our new monthly newsletter on Facebook or visit our registration portal. You can find the link on our Facebook page or on the city website under the Recreation tab. Tomorrow is Election Day in the city of Mount Clemens. All precincts will be open from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. to receive voters. Please note that the location of Precinct 1 has been permanently changed to Greater Morning Star Church at 87 Robertson. It's time again for the Local Treasure Award nominations. The city is once again accepting nominations for the Local Treasure Award. The Local Treasure Award is a chance to recognize residents and businesses that have made a positive impact on the city. The nomination form can be found at mountclemens.gov and must be returned by December 22nd to the city manager's office. Any resident may submit nominations, and they must be made in writing using the form. City of Mount Clemens is having the 8th annual Tinsel Tour. We are seeking families, service clubs, schools, businesses that are interested in decorating a Christmas tree for the city's 8th annual Tinsel Tour. The decorated trees will light up Cherry Street Mall from Sunday, December 7th through Friday, January 2nd for everyone to enjoy. Trees may be decorated in any theme. Use your creativity to make the city sparkle. The cost to sponsor a tree is $100. This includes the cost of the tree, signage, a strand of 300 lights, city fees, and proper environmental disposal of the trees. Registration forms and a complete list of rules and guidelines are available online at mountclemens.gov and the city manager's office at City Hall. 20 trees will be distributed this year on a first-come, first-served basis. Our community events, Downtown Christmas Open House, Christmas tree lighting and visit with Santa and Mrs. Claus, Friday, November 21st, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's Cherry Street Mall area in downtown Mount Clemens. Mount Clemens Santa Parade, Friday, November 22nd, starts at 10 a.m. on Main Street. They're still accepting applications for sponsors, participants, and volunteers. You can get more information at mountclemenssantaparade.com or by calling 586-469-4168. Have Small Business Saturday, be Saturday, November 29th in downtown Mount Clemens, and the Downtown Christmas Light Parade, Saturday, December 13th at 7 p.m. on the streets of downtown Mount Clemens. For information on any of our events, you can call 586-469-4168.
Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Shipman? Okay, hearing none. This is the opportunity, the second opportunity for the public to address the commission. Again, we ask that you come to the microphone, give us your full name, residential address, and you abide by our 2-minute rule. If you would like to address the commission at this time, please come forward.
My name's Toby Wolf. I'm at 62 Kendrick. About a month ago, I spoke to the city commissioner regarding the uncombining of the sewers. I was told that there was going to be engineers coming, which I have not seen engineer one as of the second week in October. Nobody's come by. I noticed you did have a presentation about the uncombining of the sewers at the previous meeting, but you were scrounging for $37 million to uncombine these sewers. I think that this project should have probably been taken care of for the past 20 years. Combined sewers in the city and everywhere are illegal, and they need to be worked on to get brought up to code. again, I appreciate the call, Mr. Shipman, but we haven't seen anything get done yet. Thank you.
Is there anyone else who would like to address the commission at this time?
Patrick Abajuda, 16557 Howard Drive, Macomb. I just came here tonight to say thank you for all your years of service, Barb. I know today's your last meeting. I also want to wish everybody good luck tomorrow on their election, and hopefully you guys see here the following meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to address the commission at this time?
My name is Sam Felicia. I live at 106 Jones. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I just wanted to say I've lived in Mount Clemens for about 9 years now. I'm not sure what's going on with the water plants or a lot of these other things, but I understand the sewer system, the roads. Those are major, major expenses. They can't be fixed overnight. But what I've seen in the last 4 years with this city, with honestly what you've done, Mayor Kropp, what you've been in charge of, it's just been phenomenal. I live right on the Carnes Field. This man over here is doing a phenomenal job. Since it's been back in the city's hands, it's been phenomenal. I hear children playing in the play sets. I hear children playing on the basketball courts. There's no more broken glass all over the basketball courts. Clemens Park neighborhood is phenomenal. I mean, it's like I've lived all over. It's a great neighborhood. Everybody's friendly. The street cleaner's been coming through the last few years. Whatever you've done it better than the previous administration. So please keep that going. Looking out for the community is phenomenal, and I appreciate everybody doing that. The police department, I called them about loud bands at Three Blind Mice. They took care of that. It took them a few weekends, but they took care of it in a peaceful manner. They just spoke to them, and them being good neighbors quelled the noise. So there's just been a lot of positives, and I just want to say that as a representative of Clemens Park. Yeah, the roads and sewers, I get it. But, that's like me pulling money out of my savings account to fix my roof or rebuild my house. I mean, it's just not there. So it takes planning, and I'm glad you're doing the planning now because I don't think the planning was done before. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to address the commission?
My name's Alexandra Harris. I live at 106 Jones. So good evening, commissioners, Mayor Kropp. I just want to take a few minutes and say thank you. I know a lot of time you hear complaints at these meetings, and not enough positive things that are happening around our city are noted. But I just want to make sure you hear this. There have been a lot of improvements lately, and it really shows. Streets are being taken care of, public spaces are looking better, and the community overall feels more welcoming. It's clear that people are working hard to make our city a better place to live, and that effort has not gone unnoticed. Sometimes it's easy to forget to say thank you, but these changes make a real difference for all of us. Even small improvements like cleaner streets, maintained parks, or even better lighting. People feel proud of where they live. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you for your hard work, your dedication, and your time spent making our city better. It's appreciated more than words can say. So again, I just want to take the moment tonight to share some gratitude and acknowledge all of the positive changes we're seeing. And thank you again for everything that you guys do.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to address the commission at this time? All right, seeing none, we will move to Commissioner comments. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. We will go ahead and start with, I'm trying to figure this out. We're going to start with Eric.
Okay.
Thank you. First, Santa Parade, November 22nd. Thank you for doing the letter. I'd just like to extend my thanks and gratitude to the hundreds of volunteers that have kept this thing going for 50 years. Only a few have been there almost the entire time, but thank you, Mickey, for probably the longest running continuous volunteer in the entire thing. So thank you specifically, but also thank you to everyone who's, Barb for running it for so many years, and all the other volunteers that have chipped in when and where they can. It's going to be another good one. And if you're interested in volunteering or participating, there's still a little more time to sign up. We'd like to have anybody that's planning on marching to be signed up by November 5th. So just go to the website, or if you can't figure it out, give me a call, shoot me an email, I'll help you out. With that being said, also upcoming on November 11th is the Veterans Day ceremony put on by the local veterans organizations. It is at 11 o'clock on 11/11. So that should be easy to remember. Come on out and see a nice ceremony. Also tomorrow, of course, get out and vote. Thank you, Kathleen, to your team, and also congratulations on being recognized for the outstanding work you do. And if anybody else is interested in doing outstanding work or helping out in some way, there are openings on some of our boards and committees. And if you're interested or curious, you can find out more information by giving the city a call at 586-469-6800. Come join the team. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Calhoun.
Alrighty. Well, I just want to start by saying thank you to you, Barb, for serving, for your many years of service, and for the past couple of years getting to work with you. It's been good to hear about the history. I didn't grow up here, and so really people in this community who had the experience, who understood how things have happened, it's been really helpful on my journey. So thank you for that, and for the other people who you've really made an impact for the work you've done with the Quaker House, with the Mount Clemens Community Coalition, which you almost got me to be an officer on at my first meeting before I realized that I could barely make it. But that volunteer spirit is that's core to who Mount Clemens is. And for a lot of people, when they think of Mount Clemens, they think of you. And so thank you for your years of service, and best of luck for what's next. Probably more volunteering. Yes, as was mentioned before, Election Day is tomorrow. I'm so thankful not to be on the ballot this time around. But it is so important that everyone go out and vote. Of course, coming to the meetings, expressing your concerns, that's a very important part of our democracy. But you have a chance every so often to actually directly participate in shaping the city. And so I encourage everyone to use that right tomorrow if you haven't already. And as was mentioned before too, congratulations, Clerk Martin, on your Sunshine Award. Let's see here. And then actually, Mayor, were you going to talk about the food drive? Okay, well then I won't.
You've had them.
Okay.
Twice is good.
Actually, there's one other thing I'll mention on that. I'll let you talk more about it. But with the cuts, because the federal government can't come up with a budget, SNAP benefits were impacted, and this is something that was going to affect a lot of people in our community. And so I talked to folks, and folks were really upset about it. So I called the mayor and I called the city manager, and they told me they'd already been thinking about it. They already were planning on what they could do to help people. And so they very quickly put together a food drive. Very quickly, resources were put up on our Facebook page for people to get information about local food banks, local services. So that quick response to issues that are happening that are fully out of our control, I'm very thankful to that, for that. And look forward to hearing more about how people can participate in helping. Another thing too, and I always get on Commissioner Rick about this, because sometimes we'll watch other governmental bodies operate, and we'll go, man, we actually kind of have it good here. And it just, what's going on with this whole debate with the budget and with SNAP, the whole issue is that they can't communicate. There's no willingness for people to collaborate. And it's a real shame. And I think here we have worked really hard to come up with a way to collaborate where people's voices can be heard on the commission. I think it's been a real learning experience, but I'm very thankful to serve on this board, to serve with those of you who are here, and I wish everyone luck in their elections.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Commissioner Dempsey.
Now, this may take an hour or so. So do you want to wait to the end?
We can.
I wrote it down so that I wouldn't just go off script and get emotional or say things that will rattle on and on as I can do. But first off, congratulations, Kathleen. We always knew you were the best, but this just, puts the frosting on the cake, so congratulations. So, I'm going to read this because I think it's safer. As I reflect on my 35 years of service to the city of Mount Clemens, I want to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to each resident. Serving this community has been one of the greatest honors of my life, and I am truly thankful for the trust and support you have given me throughout the years. Local politics is not just policies and procedures. It is about people, relationships, and the shared commitment of making our city a better place for everyone. I have been fortunate to work alongside fellow commissioners, city staff, and passionate community members to share a profound commitment to making Mount Clemens a better place for all. Their encouragement, advice, friendship have sustained me through both triumphs and challenges, and there were many. To all who have supported me, stood by me, and believed in our vision, our shared vision, thank you. Your faith in me has been a source of inspiration, and I will always cherish the memories we have created together. I'm incredibly fortunate to have been a part of this journey and to have witnesses firsthand in the strength, resilience, and the kindness of our residents. Thank you for allowing me the honor of serving you. Mount Clemens will always hold a special place in my heart, and I remain confident in the city's bright future because of the extraordinary people who call it home. So thank you to everyone. Thank you.
Well, now you get to follow that, Commissioner Fournier.
But we wish you the best, Barb. And, just on the lighter side, Barb always wears, she's got bling, right? She puts on the bling. So when I first became commissioner, we got a different nameplate than we have now. Now it's kind of toned down. But this was the one when I became commissioner under Barb. It stood out wherever we went. So I thought I would wear that in memories. But so I wish you the best and enjoy not having to worry about all this. Kathy, we're so proud to have you as city clerk. Truly proud. And this isn't the first award she's won either. I mean, there's been several. And in this election, I know you've worked very hard again. And she wasn't in the Halloween pictures because she was working. And so thank you for everything. And Nancy too, because we love Nancy as well. And also, I just wanted to remind everyone that the Anton Art Market, the holiday market at the Anton Art Center will be opening on November 18th. Not to be, we won't compete with you over there at Carnegie, you only would they, but they'll be opening on the 18th and hope to see everyone there. It's always a big event in Mount Clemens, and we get a lot of people going through there. We have a lot of new artists this year, so it should be hopefully a little different selection. And I just want to say, maybe I shouldn't, but I want to make very clear to everyone, to our residents, that our wastewater treatment plant is inspected. It is not rogue. It is inspected on a regular basis. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner McGarity.
I wanted to share just a few resources for our residents. Toys for Tots. TCB Mentoring is bringing Toys to Tots to Mount Clemens. And this Saturday at the North Broadway Church of Christ, 260 North Broadway in Mount Clemens, only from 2 to 4 p.m. You can register your child from ages 0 to 13, and all you need to bring is ID. That is just to register them for toys. So you have some little ones in the community that might not even watch the YouTube, but you have little ones on your street, please tell them to go over to the Church of Christ this Saturday from 2 to 4 to simply register. Macomb County Community Action Center at across from the county jail at 21885 Dunham Road. Suite number 8 has food boxes also with meat, lunch meat, hamburger or what have you, and you are allowed the one box with the meats right now at once a month, no questions asked, no ID is needed. So you just, well, it is questions asked. We ask how many are in your household. And I would recommend that you bring someone with you that can help carry the box. The box is, to me, semi-heavy to come all the way down that sidewalk. But in times like these, if you don't need it, what I have found personally is there are some people that, those seniors who don't get out, even if they get Meals on Wheels, somebody in our community needs this. So be a blessing to someone and pick up a food box once a month. The other thing was, this was mentioned by a resident, and I've tried to inquire by looking and what have you, but I'm wanting to know, there is a charge now for residents for street name change. I'm inquiring because the Upshaw family came to the microphone and we awarded them and complimented them for the street name change, but they're being charged a $145 admin fee. The question is, because now others were asking about doing a street name change, that was to make copies, but we have clerks. So are we paying extra? Macomb Daily's charge is $75 for a name change notice in the paper. What is the process? And that process needs to be in writing when the application is completed, so they know, so they not quit coming to me, so that people who want to do this know in advance, this is what it's going to cost. But it wasn't that before, because we had North Broadway street name changed to James H. Thompson, and it wasn't this cumbersome. So I'd like some feedback on that brought to the community, because right now that street name change that we said was going to happen didn't. And with that, when I mentioned the street name change from North Broadway to James H. Thompson, that came under the leadership or when Barb Dempsey was a mayor. And I personally, along with the other commissioners, mayor and city manager, congratulate you on this being your last seat in the political field. You have been a phenomenal example. All of us have not made the right choices or the right decisions, and we learn and we grow together. But you have been an impeccable leader, so much that your name is still ringing in the city of Mount Clemens. It was a normality to see your face in different churches for whatever reason, and never had to do with it was a challenge or there was a time coming up with challenges within the residents. It was just to see your face in the different churches, in the community for the different events. If it was not for the entire part, if you couldn't because you had something else to do, it was at least part of it. That was impactful. And it still is, because we still see you. Pillars in the community now speak very highly of you. One of mine is Roger Bunton, and working along him, and the wisdom that came from him sitting at the table, as well as the wisdom that you have, made a difference. I appreciate you for what you have done. And as I said to you, I really appreciate you accepting an apology that I never asked for. As a lady and as a leader, you forgave and you continue to grow and move forward. And I thank you for that. That's maturity, and that's part of being a leader. So I personally thank you for that. I could go on and on as normal, but it's a good feeling that you are leaving now for whatever reason you need to, but it hurts because you took over 30 years of sitting in things that we could ask you for because of your experience. And I thank you for being a strong leader and standing when others couldn't. I wish you well. May God bless you in all your endeavors, even if it's just sitting in your living room. Whatever you do, I wish you peace. Thank you for being remarkable.
Thank you for the lovely roses.
You deserve every one of them. Over 30 years? Yes, thank you.
Okay, I want to first address one of the public comments, Mr. O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill has been coming to the commission several times and questioning his termination. It is always always city policy to never discuss employee matters publicly, because that's just not how the city does business. But I feel as though after his accusations at the microphone that I have to address those to protect our staff, because they did exactly what was needed to make sure that the other employees were safe, that the other employees who work for Mount Clemens were taken care of, and our facilities were taken care of. And so I will leave it at that because it is not right for me to go into all of Mr. O'Neill's, but I can give great assurance to all of our residents that protocol was followed, and by the direction of our city attorney, all of our I's and our T's were crossed, because we did exactly what we were supposed to be doing in terms of the employment of Mr. Deshaun O'Neill. I am assured of that, and I know the commission has been assured of that as well. I also want to say, in terms of our wastewater treatment facility, we follow all of EGLE, which is the governing body of all wastewater treatment facilities in the state of Michigan. We follow all state and federal laws associated with our wastewater treatment facility. And the citizens of Mount Clemens can be assured as well that our wastewater treatment facility is of standards that we comply with all state and federal laws. And I know for a fact that that is happening. So I believe that our employees have done their job, and I'm sorry that Mr. Deshaun O'Neill feels the way he does. And that matter is closed. Halloween, on the other hand, was an amazing holiday in Mount Clemens, and I want to thank all the residents who really made it spectacular for the children. I saw so many different neighborhoods that really went all out and made sure that the kids, Commissioner Fournier and I watched busloads of kids come into our neighborhood, and that was so spectacular. And the kids just were so friendly and polite, and we just had such a great time with all the kids, and the costumes were spectacular and the families were terrific. So so thank you to everybody who participated. If you came and knocked on the door and trick-or-treated, or if you gave out candy, thank you to everybody. I want to mention the new program that we're doing. There's so many, we believe we have about 15% of our population, or somewhere in the neck of the woods of 12 to 15% of our population is now suffering because the government cannot get its crap together. And that's really just the meat of it, right? I don't know why the feds can't do their job, but they can't. And so we aren't going to let people suffer. And that's what's happening, because most of the kids, most of the people on SNAP, a lot of the statistics show are children and seniors. And we're allowing children and seniors to go hungry because adults can't get along. And so I just couldn't sleep at night thinking about that. And so with the help of Carl and Greg, Crystal Combs-Lee, who used to be a SNAP educator, she came to me and said, I've got this idea for a program. And so what we're going to do is we're not solving the issue. We gave a whole list of resources, but what we tried to do is harness the effort of our community and give it some focus so that people can hopefully make an impact for families. So what we're doing is we released on Thursday a recipe. This week it's 5-can chili. We released a recipe and we are collecting all the ingredients of the recipe. You can find the recipe if you come, we'll print it off for you if you aren't on social media, but it's put up on social media and our website. And you can find the recipe. It's very simple. Kidney beans, lima beans, black beans, pinto beans. Oh, shoot. God, tomato sauce. That's right. Tomato sauce and a packet of chili seasoning, right? Oh,
And chilies.
the tomatoes and chilies, right? Yeah, are in 1 can. So, 6 ingredients, but 5 cans, 5-can chili. You can donate all 5 of those ingredients, or all 6 of those ingredients, and put them in a bag and put them in our box at City Hall, at Carnes Community Center, or at the fire station. We have the times because I have some memory loss, I think. I don't remember all the times, but I think it's 8 to 4 City Hall,
8 to 4, the fire department.
but Saturday and Sunday too. And then Carnes, I don't know. Carl, do you remember the times? Okay. So feel free to drop off those donations. And then starting on Thursday, on the 6th, if you need one of those bags, we are going to have distribution at Carnes Community Center, and we will put that out on Facebook too also, but 10 to 2, you can come and get one of those bags, and it's it'll have the recipe right in the bag, so you can make a 5-can chili and feed your family. And then on Thursday, we're going to release another recipe. And so we're going to continue this until the government gets its crap together and reinstitutes SNAP benefits, because from what I understand, they have a $6 billion contingency fund that if somebody said something today, they could pay for it. So it's a real shame that that's not happening, but I will get off my soapbox and I have one more thing. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to vote tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the utmost confidence because we have a terrific award-winning clerk that we will have a fair election tomorrow and reliable, and we're very excited that Kathleen is at the helm leading the charge for this election. So tomorrow polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you haven't voted yet, because there's been several opportunities, if you haven't voted yet, please make sure that you participate and do that. And with that, I will entertain a motion to go into closed session.
Move to go into closed session.
Do you mind if I just add a move to go into closed session to discuss
For
potential purchase of
purposes of
property?
property.
Thank you.
So, okay, so do we have that on the, okay. All right, call the roll, please.
Rick,
Yes.
Calhoun,
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Fournier. Yes. Crop,
Yes.
McGarity.
Yes.
All right, we will recess for 5 minutes and then go into closed session. Thank you, everyone. Hello, we are back and back from closed session, and I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Good night, everyone. Thank you.